Alright guys, here we go. We're ranking the starter Pokemon for Pokemon Champions. So this includes the base starters and the Mega Evolutions. And there are some starters that aren't included in it, but most of them are there. So this is in a random order. And the order is from where I dragged them from the bottom of the list. That actually took quite a bit of time. So for me to save it, I had to create a rung at the bottom called the starting line. And this isn't going to be like every other tier list video. We're not starting with Venusaur. We're using my nice calculated random order. So first off is Delphox. Base Delphox. You know what? I like him. Like her. I'm going to say B tier as far as starters go. Has Mystic Flare. Can lower the special attack. And kind of good typing. I feel like the the Mega Evolution might be a little bit different, but that's where we're going to start, and that's where we're having the benchmark is B with Delphox. Next we have Empoleon. Yeah, it loses the grass weakness because of the steel typing. I wouldn't say that great. C or D? I think we're going to start it in C just because we're going to adjust as we go. I'm not the most familiar with Empoleon. I think I picked it when I played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl as my starter. Was pretty reliable, like in a single player game, but not sure how great it is in double battles. So next we have Mega Chestnaught. Oh, this is so close to an S, but I just don't want to put it there yet. This thing's going to be bulky. So in Pokemon Champions, I feel like this is going to be a lot better in singles, but this channel's mostly focused on doubles. But we'll see like the progression of Pokemon Champions. If you're really pushed to play singles as well to progress through like the battle pass and objectives, we'll adjust from there. But this is based on double battles. I'm going to put it in A. It's bulky. It can throw out pretty big attacks. You can kind of stall with it. I like it. I like Chestnaught in general. So we're going to leave it there for now. And then we have Primarina. I'm not the biggest fan of Primarina, but I know it does offer some valuable tools not everybody else has. It's got a good haze it can use against Dondozo. It is the fairy type. So yeah, that is going to be kind of valuable, and it loses the fire weakness. Sorry, not weakness. It's able to hit fire types, which most fairies can't. And then we have everybody's least favorite Pokemon, Incineroar. He's an S tier. Like, he doesn't even need a Mega. He should be the absolute last Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. And hey, haters gonna hate, and here we are. I actually don't hate that Incineroar that much. Just kind of tired of seeing him around. But you got to give credit where credit's due. Bulky, strong, versatile. He kind of does it all. So there's not a whole lot to say about it. Incineroar that hasn't already been said. Okay, and here we have emboar. Emboar, slow and reckless. Hey, I personally really like emboar. I like the big fiery pig look. I like that he's pretty strong. He's a good mixed attacker, but I just feel like he can't put everything together. Maybe things will change in Pokemon Champions in the early formats. I'm going to use them, and I'm definitely going to use Mega Emboar. I'm going to try him out. I'll probably toss him on a team even without the Mega Stone. Maybe an Assault Vest. I'm not sure. I do like him, but I don't think he's that good. Okay, next up is Decidueye. I am not the most familiar with Decidueye either. I know it's the ghost and grass type. Yeah, it doesn't really have the most going for it. We'll see in Pokemon Champions though. It's going to be immune to fighting. I'm not really going to talk about it a whole lot just because I don't know it that much, but I am a little bit more familiar with Hisuian Decidueye, the fighting and grass type. Definitely much stronger. Has Scrappy, so it can hit Ghost, Okay, so I just had to look up what its special move was, triple arrow, and what it did. It has a chance to flinch, lower defense, or crit. So that is pretty cool. I think I like Hisuian Decidueye a lot more than regular, but I don't think either are that great. But hey, I'm so excited with the lower power format. We're going to see what works and what doesn't. Then up next, we have Samurott. Oh man, I feel bad tossing all these guys in the D tier, kind of low there. He's got shell armor, not that great of an ability. All in all, not that great of a Pokemon. Kind of outclassed by its Hisuian cousin there, which we're going to cover soon. Actually, might as well cover him right after this. So I think all in all, Hisuian Samurott is a little bit better, and maybe I'm a little bit biased because I have a shiny. So for him, he gets sharpness, and then he gets a signature move. I think it's called Ceaseless Edge, that puts up spikes on your opponent's side. So it gets boosted by the ability. It has other moves like Sacred Sword and a couple other that get boosted by sharpness. All in all, it's so much better. Then up next, we have Seviper. I think it's a good B tier, especially for a starter. It's kind of got that one gimmick. It's got the, what is it, Leaf Storm? It's something like Leaf Storm, where it lowers your special attack, but because of your ability, you have Contrary. So it doesn't actually lower, it boosts it. So it's kind of a one-trick pony. Hey, I'm sure you can catch some people off guard. And everybody, actually, I wouldn't say catch off guard. Maybe you get lucky. You luck into the right matchup where they don't have an exact answer for it. And you're as good as gold. But for the most part, if people see Seviper, you know what to expect. Okay, up next, we have Quaquaval. How fitting is it that it comes up right after Seviper? It's kind of the same thing. A bit of a one-trick pony. It's got Aqua Step, like it's 80 base power, and it boosts your speed. And it has Moxie, so you could do something like this. You give it a Choice Band or a Choice Scarf, one of the two, and you get lucky, you get a KO. With Aqua Step, you get the speed boost and the attack boost with Moxie, and the boost as well from your choice item, either Choice Band or Choice Scarf. So you're getting boosted speed or boosted attack, and you kind of just snowball from there. Same thing. It's kind of predictable, but you never know. You could get lucky in a matchup, and it can win a match for you. All right, my favorite starter here. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but feraligatr, base feraligatr. It's something a little bit similar. So you have the sheer force, so you're always going to give it the life orb. You're pretty much always going to do Dragon Dance with liquidation, and then another coverage move with protect. So kind of a one-trick pony as well. If you can get off that first Dragon Dance and you get out of the first couple turns, you're as good as gold. A great sweeper. It's just kind of hard to get the ball rolling with him. Hey, I like him. I'm so happy he got a Mega, but I don't think he's down in D tier. I think right now a C tier for him is pretty good. Then we have another A tier. This is in regards to starter Pokemon. So Mega Emboar, he's got Mold Breaker. He's pretty beefy. So Mega Emboar, we haven't quite saw him out there. And you know what? I am kind of debating this A tier. I think he looks awesome, but I'm gonna try him out for sure. I'm gonna make him an A tier. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy, make him reach new heights, but I don't think he's quite there yet. I think right now we haven't quite saw what his niche is going to be, and I'm pretty optimistic that he's going to have a little bit of success, but right now I think I'm going to leave him in B tier, and it's more of a we'll see what you can do. Okay, then up next we have Skeledirge. I think C is a little high for him, but he has potential. So he has Torch Song, which raises your special attack. You can't get faked out unless the opponent has Scrappy. you're kind of completely walled by Incineroar, but I think there is definitely some positives about him. He's a ghost type, he has Shadow Ball, he's got a little bit of bulk, and yeah, I used him at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, and he can snowball. You just got to get a couple lucky turns with him. It's funny because he's actually my favorite starter out of the three, but I had absolutely forgot about him. So I'm going to bring Skeledirge back to relevancy in Pokemon Champions. And yeah, I'm also going to have a fun time doing it because he can fit on a Sun team and there is a lot of upside. And then we have Torterra. I really don't like saying that word. It almost sounds like tortilla or other things. I'm going to leave him in B tier. Not because I'm great with him, but because I find in ranked, I would play against him a lot, and I'd always have a lot of trouble with him. He's pretty bulky. He dishes out huge damage with that headlong rush or earthquake. He's pretty good. Okay, up next we have Mega Delphox, and I'm really debating putting her into S tier or not. Man, those stats are huge. Good typing. Has Levitate. I do like Levitate. You lose your weakness to ground, which is awesome. And yeah, it's a Pokemon that you can kind of toss on any team. Say you got a good core, you got 4 or 5 Pokemon, just add her in there with the Mega Stone, and you never know with your matchup. Could be very useful. I don't really see a whole lot of downsides. I don't think it's like absolutely overpowering where it's somebody you gotta really build your team around, but that being very usable is a great ability. Hey, some people say your best ability is availability, so it's easy to put on any team, and I'm sure we're gonna see great things from Delphox. Not a whole lot to say about her, but yeah, can't wait to use her. All right, then we have Greninja. Oh, I'm not... Okay, maybe F tier is a little bit harsh. I'm not a big fan of Greninja. I think Greninja was my starter when I played Pokemon X and Y. I thought it was kind of cool, like that protein ability where you can change your type. Anyways, it left a little more to be desired there. But Greninja, I don't think it's that great. It's kind of fun. You can pull off some kind of clever things with that. But not the biggest fan of Greninja. And hey, here's his Mega right after that. I'm also just going to put it right there. What does it really do that you can't do with Greninja? I'm assuming you get one more type change. That's all right. But are you really going to use your Mega around that? Are you going to base a team around Mega Greninja? Probably not. I don't have a whole lot to say about the Greninja duo here, but that's that. Okay, coming up next, my most anticipated Mega evolution is Mega Feraligatr. Wow, this thing is going to be a beast out there. Let's just say if you can get it off a Dragon Dance turn 1, you're probably sweeping that game. I don't know if you absolutely need Dragon Dance, but it's definitely going to help. Feraligatr looks awesome. It has the Dragon Eyes ability. It's going to be turning your normal moves into Dragon type moves. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know what? The double edge is like 120 base power, plus you add 20% to that. That's huge. But I also like Body Slam. So Body Slam is like 85% base power. You add 20% to that. That's pretty good, with a 30% chance to paralyze. Okay, up next we have Charizard's little cousin minus the flying type. They have the exact same stats, and he's kind of a one-trick pony as well. Actually, I don't know if I want to put it in C. Sorry, in D. Not quite that bad, but C tier is pretty good. Even if it is a one-trick pony, that trick is still pretty good. That eruption hits huge. The only thing is you kind of got to play him with a Sunsetter to maximize the damage. And I think that Regular Typhlosion is a little outclassed by its Hisuian counterpart there. But all in all, not the worst. Like, you know what he does. He does huge damage. And yeah, that's it for Typhlosion. And then in a couple turns, we're going to talk about Hisuian Typhlosion. Meowscarada. Same thing, has the type change, I believe. Let's check it out. Okay, yeah, Meowscarada, same thing, has protein like these other two. It does have its signature ability, Flower Trick, that always crits and never misses, which is kind of good. It's almost like the Urshifu, except it doesn't go through Protect. But one thing that is really good about Meowscarada is it can hit Dondozo for big damage. It's going to ignore the attack boost with the crit. And for that reason, you know what? I'm going to put it in C just for that, for its matchup into Dondozo. All right, coming at you with base Chestnaught. So, not the worst Pokemon. Pretty bulky, pretty strong. If you can avoid the special attacks, you're going to do well. Definitely a good Pokemon in singles with that Spiky Shield and Leech Seed. But like I said, this list is basically, based on doubles. So I'll leave it in C. It's not the worst. Hisuian Typhlosion. So we talked about regular Typhlosion. Hisuian just does it better. Can't get faked out. Can also use Shadow Ball. Just completely superior to Typhlosion. It's literally right above him. I'm not the biggest Typhlosion fan. I don't really like using him that much, but have respect for him and what he can do. So yeah, leave him there. B tier is good for him. All right, we have our first F tier. There you go, Meganium. Not a whole lot to say. We'll talk about the Mega Evolution in a second. And here we have Infernape. So it's a fast mix attacker. You know what? You're probably always going to have a Focus Sash on him so he can live a second life. I feel like with Intimidate going around, it's very good to have that second type to attack with. So I like him for that reason. And solid C tier Pokemon. Not a whole lot better than that, but yeah, you know what, I would use them on a couple teams if I have Focus Sash that's not used, and maybe I just need one more fighting or fire type. Why not? Okay, we have Venusaur. Venusaur, does it go in A tier or B tier as far as starters go? So with the chlorophyll, it's going to be super fast. It's going to hit hard. Does it really beat any of these? Yeah, it's a great matchup into primarina. All in all, pretty good matchup. I'm going to leave it in B. It would probably be the top of B, to be honest, if it's not in A. Not that these are really ranked like that, but I'm going to leave them in the top of B now. And here we go. We have the Redemption. We're going to put Mega Meganium in A tier. What has it been? Like 20 years? Is it finally this Pokemon's time to shine? Gets a great ability that makes it like always sunny for him. He can do instant solar beam. If there's no weather, yeah, you're doing a damage boosted weather ball. There's a little bit going for him here. Good stats. All in all, a good Mega, and this kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not a big Meganium fan. I don't really like the look, and it's never been very good. But hey, I'll give credit where credit's due. And there we have Mega Venusaur. I'm going to put him right beside regular Venusaur. So gets the thick fat, loses the weakness to ice and fire. Yeah, it's kind of like a bulkier Venusaur without the speed boost from chlorophyll in the sun. I feel like they're both kind of equal just because you can have an item slot with the base Venusaur and a little bit more speed, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, I just adjusted this a little bit. so we can have all 3 Charizards at the same time. Base Charizard, this is from a standpoint if you're not going to Mega Evolve him. You're planning not to. I don't know. He can use Tailwind. He can get that set up. He has what? Solar power, so he does damage boosted fire type moves, or is it special attack in general? I don't know. Actually, I think C tier is a little better. Like, there is a little bit of utility with him. You could always toss Focus Sash on him just to guarantee that you get the Tailwind up for the little bit of speed, but I think base Charizard leaves a little bit to desire, and yeah, we'll leave him in C. Then here is the extra Dragon Charizard. I'm going to put him in B tier. You know what? He has a great typing. Fire and Dragon. You lose a lot of weaknesses. I think you're only like weak to ground. What else? Ground and rock. Something like that. You lose a fairy weakness. Fairies are also... Actually, they're not weak to fire. They just... they can't hit fire very well. So yeah, I like the good typing. If you had a Tailwind up and you're hitting people with direct contact moves with tough claws, this is huge damage. This is a scary flare blitz in the sun. You're going to take out almost everything at like neutral damage, not even super effective. So I feel like there are a lot of haters. But yeah, I think B tier, especially for the starters, is pretty good. Not quite A tier. I guess you could if you're really good with them. But when you got this guy here, Charizard Y, bring in the sun, enabling entire teams, like this is complete S tier. When I bought Pokemon Y, I was so happy that I bought that one over X just because he's awesome. He brings the sun. You get instant solar beam. You get like boosted flamethrower, or if you want to go with fire blast, like you're melting everything. You know what? There's not a whole lot to say that hasn't already been said about Mega Charizard Y, and there's a reason. He's great. He's S tier, and let's just move on because everybody knows how good he is. Okay, then we have Blastoise. Base Blastoise. Where are we going to put him? I think C is good. He's got a little bit of utility. There are different movesets you can go with him. You can do like a kind of stall supportive role with Fake Out, Yawn. He gets Water Spout. I feel like if you pair him with somebody with Drizzle, like a Pelipper, like you can Fake Out that first turn, and you can probably set Tailwind and hope you don't lose too much health, and then you can just be shooting off these Water Spouts that's rain boosted. It's pretty good. Or there's this Shell Smash route to lower your defense and max your attack, or boost your attack. There are things you can do with him. And then next we have Mega Blastoise. Man, this hurts to put him here. It's just that his ability doesn't do him that good. I will say he's kind of good in singles. I like Mega Blastoise in singles because, say Mega Blastoise is your last Pokemon, he can kind of like one-on-one anybody. Yeah, with that ability Mega Launcher, he's really good in a one-on-one situation just because of his coverage and his extra stats there. But in doubles, I don't think he's that great. Like, even in doubles, you're probably going to run Fake Out with him. You're probably going to run Water Spout. Maybe you'd run a couple coverage moves, and or one coverage move and Protect. Okay, next, I'm kind of going to do these two right at the same time. Blaziken and Mega Blaziken. I feel like they're both pretty good. Man, did Blaziken ever win me over in Scarlet and Violet? This Protect coaching strategy is unreal with speed boost. So you pretty much always protect. first turn with Blaziken, you get that speed boost. Then either you can dish out huge damage, or you can use them as like a support Pokemon and raise the attack and defense of your partner. It's awesome. I pair him with Dragapult, and it's unreal the damage that Dragapult puts out. Like the amount of games after just getting set up that people just quit on. I've never won so many games so fast using Blaziken and Dragapult. And he hits pretty hard himself. I'm going to put them both A tier, not quite S tier, just because they basically do the same thing. With base Blaziken, you get to hold the Focus Sash. With Mega Blaziken, you get the extra stats. So you get survivability with base Blaziken and extra knockout power with Mega Blaziken. And with Mega Blaziken, I'm not sure if you want to be like as much of a support Pokemon. Maybe trade the coaching for a Swords Dance or something like that. Maybe even just don't even protect first turn. Everybody expects you to protect first turn. You could just throw down a Swords Dance thinking they might be thinking you're going to protect anyways. Yeah, definitely Blaziken won me over in Scarlet and Violet, and I think they're both pretty awesome. Looking forward to using both forms of Blaziken, and that's something I can't really say about kind of anybody else on this list. Maybe Blastoise, just because I like him, trying him out there, but I don't Venusaur, I'm not the biggest fan of Venusaur. I like them, I like what he does, but yeah, the Blaziken is definitely one Pokemon I'm going to use both forms of. Maybe Delphox as well. But yeah, love Blaziken. Okay, next we have Swampert. I think I'm going to toss them both in C tier. It was kind of random order, but I actually realized I forgot the Gen 3 starters. So they were all kind of in order at the end. So might as well do them all at the same time. Swampert. Base Swampert is kind of a tank. That's kind of his role. You know what? You're going to be slow. You're going to be dishing out. I think it gets Scald. I'm not 100% sure if it still gets Scald, but you're going to have its water attack. You're going to have your stab earth attack. You're going to be immune to electricity, but it's just you're 4 times weak to grass. Rillaboom isn't confirmed to be released yet, but man, when he is, you're just one grassy glide away. That's all it takes. There is no disrespect to Swampert because I didn't put him down in D tier. He's cool in C tier. And actually, the more I think about it, I actually like Mega Swampert in B tier. Man, I feel like Rain type itself is a good team build to have. And if you have Mega Swampert out there, you have the Rain up, you have that Swift Swim boost for that extra speed. He's so strong. You're going to be taking people out. So I will leave Swampert, Mega Swampert in B tier, and even regular Swampert in C tier. That's not a bad combo. Okay, we're down to the last two, Sceptile and Mega Sceptile. I'm not the biggest Sceptile believer. He can get pretty quick with Umbird in there. I don't think he's that great. Hey, if you're really good with him, you can do well. You have some shed tail shenanigans you could pull off, but all in all, I don't think he's that great. And with Mega Sceptile, you get better stats. You can block electric types on your team with Lightning Rod. I feel like there could be better abilities for him because he's already 4 times weak to lightning. I know it helps out your teammate, but I feel like you're resistant 4 times to lightning. C tier is a good spot for him. I'm pretty happy with that. So you know what, this has been a long one, a fun one though, and this was really off the cuff. I really didn't have a whole game plan. I didn't really see how this was gonna turn out. If you told me I'd have 3 in S tier, 5 in A tier, a bunch in B and C, and 1 F, I probably knew who the F was gonna be, but that's that. Alright guys, if you made it this far, you gotta subscribe. Like this is the Pokemon content I'm putting out. I'm going to be doing a ton of ranked battles and tip videos and Pokemon builds in the future. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.